It's week 1 of the NFL, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Cowboys and the Giants on Sunday night.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation making his first NFL start.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Operating from the gun, Mathis. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 10 more there and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Looking to throw. Mathis.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
He's to the 15.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there. He and this offense preached that a big theme of the offseason was not turning the ball over. And, boy, to start out the year with a pick six, that has to be a tough pill to swallow, but a long way to go in this one. First and 10.
Throwing after the interception, Mathis. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Looking for Shepard deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 45 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Boy, I tell you, the schedule makers got it right here in week 1. A lot of great games today. And another Buffalo and the Jets right here in this very stadium tomorrow night. Won't that be fun? But of these two teams, Charles, Giants and Cowboys, which one do you think is the bigger threat to Philadelphia in the NFC East?
As we start here right now, it's got to be Dallas. How explosive are they offensively? Extremely. And on the defensive side of the ball, they take it away from teams. But don't count out the Giants. Their defense, they get after you with a lot of pressure. And if their quarterback continues to grow, look out.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he did.
And the Giants ready to come out now. On 1st and 10, Mathis.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun, Mathis.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The intended target, Saquon Barkley. But now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Mathis. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. New York set to take the field.
And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent.
Ready, break.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 46 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Mathis.
He's got Slayton on the slant.
16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. The New York set to take the field. They go play action here on 1st down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, It's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already, and he'll try to sort things out here as they begin with a first down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll find Hodgins there, complete.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and Barkley did not get there. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job.
The New York set to take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them.
Got it. Ready? Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Mathis. He dumps it off to Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from it?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
On third down, Barkley. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
84 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Off play action. Mathis. And this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Mathis. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with this deficit here.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. And even 50 yards. Throwing on first down. Mathis gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Dorrance Armstrong in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eye.
New York set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. Throwing to start the drive. Mathis. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
He's got a man, complete. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw. Mathis. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps...
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Throwing on 3rd and long. Mathis. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
120 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun, Mathis. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
To throw again, Mathis. Escaping the pressure right. And fights him off. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. On 1st down, Mathis.
And that one complete to Hodgins.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Giants have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hand.
The New York set to take the field. They begin with a run by Barkley. Dances by him. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Operating from the gun, Mathis. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
165 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence. The possession switching back to the New York Giants.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Mathis. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Back to throw. Mathis. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Steps away to his left. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, that'll do it. You know, these week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight.